How's it going, everybody? I'm Seth. I got Andrew and Zach here. We're gonna do Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. If you want to see Andrew's side of things, go ahead and look down below to our links. You can see the Twitch link there. He'll be on Twitch doing his stuff, and well, I'll be here. While you're down there, please take a second, or do it later. I don't care. Just, it's really great if you like what you see, then tell a friend, click on those links, engage with those links, like, smash, subscribe, bell, all that stuff. Any little bit of support really helps. But yeah, let's just jump in,
fall down.
Let's get low and let's go. So I found this. We were talking about the dinosaur costumes, and I got one.
You just unlocked it, or
No,
you had enough monies?
Yeah, it was on the shop. I bought that and a little chicken bottom because dinosaurs had feathers.
Makes sense.
Does it though?
No, I just didn't want you to feel stupid. But if you're gonna call yourself out live on the internet, who am I to stop you? Yeah, do that right into the mic.
Did I? I turned away. So I couldn't sleep last night, and I ended up playing. I ended up playing Princess Maker, and then went down the rabbit hole of just like, why won't someone make a new Monster Rancher for me? And now
I don't
I'm
know
like,
what the hell. Wait, what the hell is Princess Maker?
Princess Maker is where you raise a child, and you make her work for you. It's like a raising sim.
Okay, on what?
On Steam. It was like an old DOS game, I think. I made my streaming stuff for it, so I might do some, but I'm like on the lookout for a raising sim, like Monster Rancher, and it's not there.
You know, if you want a real raising sim, you can just you're married, you can have a child.
Nope. See, Chris and I were talking last night. I like the monsters. They're interesting. It's not.
Here's a fun thing about children: they're not that much different.
Whoa, that one was close.
Yeah, I played some more Avengers, and like every time I enjoy it, but every time I'm like, yeah, this is working, starts frustrating me a little bit. Like the daily challenges are really irritating.
That's too bad.
It's just like last night I was getting frustrated because I had a challenge where it was like I had to trip or send flying robotic enemies. And I had a skill, it was for Black Widow that I had to do it. I had a skill with Black Widow that specifically was a trip. And it even says like it'll say like what type of damage it does and what type of like status it may incur and all this kind of stuff. And it said like the attack type or whatever was trip. And I was like, perfect. And I kept doing it and it wasn't adding up. And I couldn't figure out why. And it was driving me insane. And I still don't know why, but I ended up just using different attacks to knock stuff away. But like the game is full of stuff like that where it's just like little things where I'm like, I don't understand why this isn't working. And like the challenges can get so easily interrupted by the computer like coming in. Like there's so many where it's like kill an enemy with like, you know, a 5-hit combo, or kill an enemy with this sort of thing. And then you have to like whittle someone down to enough health that you can kill them with whatever it is you need to do. And then, you know, the Hulk will throw a rock at them. And it happens all the time. And it's so frustrating because these like challenges should be things that are just like stuff that you're going to do. Like maybe you have to keep like, maybe you have to be aware and like attempt to do them, but they're like things you're kind of naturally going to do through gameplay.
Yeah.
But instead I have to basically like halt actually playing the game to just like knock out these stupid challenges because it's the only way to fill up those cards. And it's just, it's really irritating. No, it's annoying.
Talking about like Like, oh, this is a trip move and I need to trip. Why isn't it working? That's how I feel about this sometimes, where I'm just, I'm not gonna make it. Did you guys make it? I say you guys, like Zach is involved in this.
But
no, with this,
well, if he
it's
can
just
figure out
like,
his Discord password, he can be a part of this.
I mean, theoretically, you could just talk on. I guess we're not talking on.
Whenever I try to do that, it might be specific to my capture card, but it has a lot of difficulty picking up chat and stuff. Like, I need to plug directly into the capture card, which means I need to sit in front of the TV like you do.
As opposed to what?
Like, I mean, I have to sit on the floor, like 2 inches away from the TV.
No, I mean like plugging into the capture card.
I have to plug my mic into the capture card.
Oh,
like I have
see.
to plug a headset into it. Like, I can do it through the controller, but it doesn't always work. And it's like, yeah, like everybody has to like go. I have not paid attention to any fruit, so I'm just gonna jump wherever anybody else goes. The only one I know is an apple.
Up one, right one. But yeah, so kind of going. Oh, I guess or the one you were on, or the one you jumped.
I wasn't 100% certain, and like everyone started clustering on one, and I was like, I think all of these are apples, but I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna pay attention to any of these. But yeah, I've been enjoying Avengers, and it like keeps hitting like.
Right two.
I think this is a banana. It keeps hitting better loops. This is the most people I've seen lose at this. I'm not even like paying attention to the fruit, and I'm still here. But it's full of like little things that really get under my skin. Oh boy, that was the only one I didn't pay attention to.
I don't like how you. I'm trying to help you, but you just like love rotating.
Oh, are you watching my feed?
Yeah. No, I'm watching. I'm watching your online ID.
Oh.
Because I'm out. Because what I.
Oh, I didn't realize you were out.
I told you.
I guess I didn't hear you.
No, in the same sense that you're saying about like the tripping stuff, where it's like, this is a tripping move. How come when I use it, it's not counted as a trip? I wish I knew why sometimes I jumped and I just fell. Like,
yeah, it's this. There's like, I can't figure out like why sometimes you can grab onto a ledge and sometimes you can't. And it's not like certain ledges are or aren't grabbable. It's just like sometimes you don't do it, and I don't know why.
yeah, like with some of the games, I just kind of, why am I falling? Like, I was doing a seesaw before we started, and I was just like, why?
Were you streaming yourself on a seesaw so everyone could see it?
No. I didn't want them to saw. Why don't we... How many viewers do you think we'd get if we just...
Said seesaw over and over again? Probably all of them.
No, if we just... Well, yeah. That's how the world works. But if we just... You guys are kind
I
of...
can't believe we were losing and suddenly, like, skyrocketed.
That rubber band?
First.
No, what if we just... We should just do a stream, like 8 hours of seesaw, and it's just a still image of a saw.
You can nice. That'll get us viewers.
It would!
Probably.
It would! That's the problem.
So, I'm not caught up, but I watched the 3rd episode of Lovecraft Country.
We are caught up, and I told you that. And I told you that I don't
That's
know.
why I tried to catch up last night, and then I just didn't feel like
It's
getting into
not...
the 4th one.
So, to put it into perspective, it's not the Almighty Johnsons or American Horror Story. But I don't think I love it as much as I would like to.
So, my big thing with it is... It's not the show I want it to be. It's not
a bad show.
It's not the show I thought it was going to be. I don't even know if like my big thing is I don't know what the show is. It's not a horror show.
Right.
Even though it advertises itself as one. It's
like
not a horror show. It's not really an adventure
horror
show.
Things happen.
It's not a pulp show. It's not anything. And part of that is like horror is really hard to translate into television. Well, when you have a main cast of characters, like I don't feel any fear for any of them. Because they're the main cast. Like no one's gonna die. I knew the spoilers for anybody listening, Zach. If you don't want to know anything about Lovecraft Country and haven't watched it,
plug your nose.
I knew the uncle was gonna die right away because I was like, he doesn't really seem to be adding anything, and I was like, he seems like a character that exists just to die to show stakes. I thought it was gonna happen in the first episode. Happened in the second. But like after that, it's like there's no fear. The ghost episode I thought was really interesting at the start, and then it showed too much too fast.
That's how I feel like every episode has been.
Yes, and then it at the end when all the ghosts like hold hands and like that got dumb. That was like I don't know what this show is anymore. It's not horror. It's not anything. It's just like stuff, and it's not a bad show. It's just I don't know what it is, and it's also part of like. I like Jordan Peele. I like Get Out, and I liked Us. But my big thing with him is he's not subtle. I think Get Out is more subtle than everything else he's done, but it's not subtle. It's still like pretty in your face. Us is very in your face. And his Twilight Zone, I don't know which episodes he wrote, but I watched like the first 4 or 5, I think, and I hated it because it was just so on the nose. And that's kind of how this feels, where it's like when it was advertised as like, you know, Lovecraftian horror combined with racism. So you have the horrors of the real world and the horrors of the supernatural. I was like, that sounds really interesting. I'm really interested in this. How am I already in a match? Did we already jump into a match, or did it boot us all out of the group?
No, I pushed us in.
I didn't remember. I was really interested in that, and then I watched it, and it's just
every episode
it's so in your face and like not subtle at all. And I don't know what it's trying to say other than like racism bad, which I agree with, but I guess like the horror doesn't seem to add anything to it. It's just stuff, and if it's not like actual horror, it's just like look at spooky ghosts, then I don't really know what it's doing. And like I didn't watch the preview for the 4th, so I don't know what the 4th is going to get into, but I'm kind of at the point where I'm like I want to keep watching because I don't want to be the one person saying like I don't like this show. But because I don't not like it, I just
like I said,
care.
It's not as bad as like American Horror Story or The Almighty Johnsons, where I actively started to dislike it. I think there's instances. So
Almighty Johnsons was at least like I think my big thing is Almighty Johnsons was fun bad.
This
like
doesn't seem
started to dislike it, but
this doesn't seem like okay. I guess what I mean by comparing it to American Horror Story and Almighty Johnsons is that those kind of turned into these weird, like, this is definitely not what I want it to be, but this is so weird. And not like a good weird, but in a like fascinating weird.
Yeah, and I guess the big thing, and we're also talking about Almighty Johnsons over the course of seasons, because we loved season 1. It was 2 where it started to fall apart.
Right.
But it was very clear as the show went on that they had no idea what they were doing.
But in the same vein as like the Almighty Johnsons and like the Hell and who was the other, the Frost God or whatever. Like when they started to have like weird rage sex. But that to me doesn't feel any different than in American Horror Story being like, hey, what's up? Being like, there's so many goddamn ghosts in this house by the end. Like, I don't see that in Lovecraft Country yet. I think it can happen soon.
I guess my thing is I don't understand what the point is. Like, I thought it was going to be a road trip show, but then they immediately make it to their destination in episode 1. And then episode 2 basically almost entirely resolves that plot. Like, it leaves enough to, like, come back to it, but it's... I mean, it could have been the end. Like the first 2 episodes could have been a bad movie,
Right.
For all that's like dumped into those 2 hours.
I think its biggest problem. Like, why did I fall right there?
But I just don't know what it is. Like they go back, like after they leave Artem, I was like, okay, now the show is going to do what I want. But then they go back home and there's like a spooky ghost house, and I was like, are they just gonna stay in their hometown and just like more creepy stuff is going to happen? Like, I guess, what is the world they're in?
So that's one of
All
my
it takes
problems.
is meeting wizards once, and suddenly there's monsters everywhere.
That's one of my problems with it. My other problem is a lot of the time I think it does interesting things, not interestingly.
Yes.
The most so in the most recent episode. And that's where I kind of was like, I don't know if I can flat out say this is a bad show, but it is starting to be like, this is kind of stupid. And I unfortunately don't know if some of that is like, I don't know. I mean, there's like a lot of, I thought there was a lot of weird like motives here and there. I don't know. I think it actually will be a good discussion.
Once I watch the 4th.
Well, the whole season as a whole, like.
Yeah, I guess it reminds me of like. It reminds me of, and it's another HBO show with similar ideas. The Watchmen show. It's so concerned
Sweet,
about
love it.
like, it's.
I'm out.
Like, I like the Watchmen show. It's
You're
not.
out.
I am too.
Is Zach still playing with us?
I believe so.
Oh, he's out.
I'm
exiting.
I am too. It's got the same like general idea of like it's trying to make commentary, but its commentary is kind of on the nose and also isn't in the supernatural elements of the show are not in service of that commentary. I don't feel like the horror's in service of it, and in Watchmen also has a lot of other problems with the fact that it is a sequel to a book that does not need a sequel and does not serve as a sequel until like the final episode, and I don't think that justifies any of it. I think I would have actually liked Watchmen a lot more, which I liked it, but I didn't love it. If it was its own thing, if it just didn't have the Watchmen title, because I just don't think it puts. I don't think it puts its Watchmen
where its mouth is. You don't think it puts its watch where its mouth is? Have you heard of Raised by Wolves?
I've seen that it's out. I have not watched it.
I vaguely read like one half of a comment about it, and then I stopped reading because I wanted it to hit. And so I think I'm gonna try that whenever, I guess, either whenever we go through either Taboo or. Cool. Hey, quit.
Quit?
Yeah.
What, did you get kicked out?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta.
And I got Zach here ready to go. He's
all right. I don't know what happened. I was watching.
It's because this game does this every now and then. Like,
yeah. I gotta wait until this match starts before it'll let me quit.
I know. But no, so whenever we finish, I mean, probably Taboo or Lovecraft Country. It'll probably be Lovecraft Country. That's my next pitch, is Raised by Wolves.
All right, I'm back out and ready.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Lovecraft Country it's kind of like all the Shonen Jump stuff that I read, where it's like I have the service and it's there and I'll watch it, but I think if I reach a point where I've probably get to like 3 episodes behind, I think I might just drop.
You know, I was gonna say a similar thing where if we watched this when it was like, since we're watching it live, I think it's easier than feeling like it's just an hour we spend each week, which I think it's fine enough to spend an hour each week. But if we were trying to catch up to something to finish it, I feel like we would just move on to another show by now.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Where I'm like, I only have like one to catch up to this week, and then there'll be one on Sunday. And I was like, I'm close enough to being like, it's just like an hour, whatever. But I didn't feel I was gonna watch both of them last night, and then I watched one, and I was just like, I don't need to watch the next one just yet. I'd rather get mad at Avengers and cuss online, live on stream. But yeah, it's like I said, it's not bad. It's just I don't know. It's not. I think the big thing is it's just not the show that I want it to be, and I can't figure out what it is.
Yeah, I don't know if the show knows what it wants it to be.
Like if
Or at
I don't
least
need
it's
it to
not
be the
doing
show I
it
wanted it to
great.
be. I would rather it was, but I don't need it to be because I was like I said before, I was hoping for like a weird road trip around like supernatural America.
I think the biggest thing is that I don't know what it is. Like, yeah, get me out of here.
Fuck. But yeah, I don't know what it wants to be, and I don't feel like it knows what it wants to be. Because, like I said, it's not horror.
There's horror things in it, but it's
there's
like,
supernatural, but it's not like the only. And I think, like I said, I think horror's hard to do on a TV show. I think the only show that's done it really well is Haunting at Hill House.
I guess so. Here's like,
I'm gonna make it up that fucking ramp.
I mean, like, what is horror? Like,
horror is scary. I mean, because that's the definition of the word.
but I mean, isn't a monster scary? Like,
a monster can be scary, but I guess
like I understand what you're talking about. Oh my god.
Fuck. You distracted me. Part of it is like horror is subjective. But for me, like,
not seeing the monster is scarier than seeing the monster. But I think it's dishonest to say Lovecraft Country is not a horror show.
I mean, I guess so, but I feel like for real, I guess, and this comes down to preference now that you're putting a gun to my head. For me, real horror.
Did you know Zach sucks at this game?
Huh?
I'm watching Zach. Did you know he sucks at this game? I'm gonna unfollow him on Twitter. Did you finish?
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Watch him get absolutely destroyed.
He can hear you, by the way.
I know he can.
I want him to.
He needs to.
He needs to know.
I'm gonna do the same thing next match though. So.
It's his girlfriend playing, not him.
Yeah, mine too.
Or so he says.
Yeah, Kirsten's playing when I screw up. Whew. I'm really good at this game. It's just, I'm talking, so she's playing. And
what was I?
You were saying how you're not scared of anything.
Yeah. I guess
I know what you're scared of. Failure.
For me, like horror, I have to either. I think good horror makes you fear for the characters.
Have you seen
horror makes you fear for the characters and yourself? Like, great horror should make me unsettled to be in my own empty apartment.
It's dread.
This does neither. I don't fear for the characters because, like, it feels more like an adventure show. It's like Supernatural. I don't fear for the brothers in Supernatural. It's not a horror show. It's a supernatural show.
Have you seen?
And that's where this, like, X-Files. X-Files can do horror,
but I don't think
it's not a horror show. It's a supernatural show, and that's what this is. This is fair. This is a supernatural show that claims to be horror. What the fuck are these people doing?
I hate this.
Get off the ramp!
I'm on the other side. It's not any better.
God damn it! All of you, get out of my way. We're gonna lose, and then Zach's gonna make fun of us.
My girlfriend's playing.
My cat's playing, not me.
Oh, sorry, my ex-girlfriend's playing. So, have you seen Synecdoche, New York?
I don't even know what that is.
Charlie Kaufman movie. It's like he's making a horror movie, But Synecdoche, New York was like his horror movie. You should watch it. I knew jumping at that would make you die.
Oh, I could have made that. Damn it, son of a bitch.
I'm not
gonna make it.
One. The seesaw one is the only one I can't figure it out.
I normally don't have problems in this one. I usually just zip right through it.
The seesaw one is the only one where I'm just like, I don't understand why.
God damn it!
I'm falling here. Why? Like, it's the most frustrating to me, and it's the one that I feel like I have the least amount of agency on.
I think I've only lost at the seesaw once. I'm never gonna make it. God damn it!
I didn't.
Well,
did you lose?
Yep, I did.
Did Zach lose?
Did he lose? So, what was I going to say? I saw there were a bunch of people absolutely livid in there, like, review bombing The Boys, because season 2 of The Boys is being released an episode a week as opposed to
binging.
Yeah, which is great, because I was holding off on it because I was like, I don't want to sit through all of this. Why did I not back out?
I don't know. We're waiting for you.
I'm backing out now. I played a solo game of The Few and Cursed yesterday.
How was that?
Bored. So, as a solo game, fine. Like I got the mechanics out. There are rules for a solo game, but I was only a couple turns in, and I realized like there's like 3 modes for solo play, and I did like the basic one because I was like, I want to understand the actual mechanics. I don't want to change up the rules too much. Because it was mostly just to learn, and I didn't feel like playing 2 players, especially because the cats jumped on the board twice. But it was interesting. I actually think it would be really fun with more people, but as a solo game, like the main goal is to reach like the highest number of grit, which is the victory points, among other things. But there's a lot of ways to get that. In the solo game, though, like grit doesn't matter. The only thing it does is like gaining grit like kind of moves the game forward. But beyond that, there's no real reason to it. And there were like tons of times where like I was going to do actions and I realized all they were going to do is get me grit. And I was like, why would I even bother? And it's kind of just like prepping. It's not like a game where you're trying to win. And I know this isn't not going to make a ton of sense, but it's not a game where you're trying to win. It's a game where you're trying not to lose.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of puts an end game on you. And you're just trying to prevent it. And so like partway through, I was like, I'll just like play and like, you know, not worry about grit.
Damn it.
And then I was like partway in and I realized like all the actions I could take would only grant me grit. And I was like, why would I even bother? I was like, I'm just going to get money and try and get like good gear and beef up my stats so I can like kind of fend off the end game. And then I saw like there was
oh my gosh, I just made it. I was number 42 of 42.
But it's interesting. It's full of a bunch of really interesting hey, Zach lived this time, or Mariah lived. But it was full of interesting ideas and mechanics. It's like a deck builder, but you don't buy cards. Every turn you draw 2 cards from like a community deck and you choose one and discard the other, and that one goes immediately into your hand, and then that just like becomes your deck as you go on. Every character has different starting stats and starting decks, and a unique ability. There's like a push your luck aspect with You can like earn and spend bullets to increase your damage. You have like health, and then there's like a thing called curse where you can certain things, either cards or actions, will give you curses, and if your curse goes past like your curse threshold, you'll become cursed, which makes you more powerful, but also removes your player ability and gives you a detriment instead.
That's
And
interesting.
then, like for every turn that you would gain curse past your threshold, you lose health instead. And then it also has kind of like an Arkham thing where like if you're not in the center of town, or if you're not in town, at the center of the board, and you're out in the world, every turn you'll draw a like an encounter, and there's like story encounters where you'll draw a card and then you just like read the encounter for the location you're in, which gives you a little bit of story and either helps you or hurts you. And then if you're in like a cursed location, you'll have like a special encounter that is worse, but you get like a choice of 3. Like you choose like one of 3 options. Hey, I'm number 3, 3rd place. Zach said he's playing now, so if he loses, we gotta laugh at him. Did he make it? Looks like he already made it. And then there's also like your deck starts small. You're only 10. One character has like 8 cards, and every turn you draw up to 4, but you can hold cards over. But if at any point you ever have to draw a card, either at the end of your turn or through card actions or whatever, if you have to draw a card, and you have to reshuffle your deck at the end of your turn, you immediately go back to town. So you can spend an action. You get like 1 action per turn, like in a location. You can spend an action to just camp instead and reshuffle your deck without going back to town. So there's like trying to use your small deck to get as far as you can to do what you want to do. I don't know. It's full of a lot of really interesting ideas, and like late game, like monsters appear on the board that start moving towards town. I didn't get that far.
How do I grab again? Oh, my tail like isn't even on right. That or it's just weird because.
I think it's confusing if you're in a costume that already has a tail.
Hey, I think Zach's behind me, and I think he's tailed. Yeah. Good job, Zach. Zach. I like how there's just a million. Oh, he sucks. I like how there was just a million people with tails running together. Hey, there you are.
I was in the center of the. No!
What? Why? How was that even stolen? He was way far away.
Zach, you son of a bitch. No! I
mean, if you watch my stream, this guy grabbed it from like 40 feet away. That's so fucking dumb. You know, okay, here's
How's
the
it
thing.
going, Zim Zam Boom? We were all out, right? I backed out.
I'm out. I guess we don't care about Zach doesn't.
Zach was because he stole my tail and then someone stole it from him right before the end.
Zach.
I was in the center with the like spinning mallet. I just kind of chilled out. I just kind of chilled out in there.
Yeah.
For a long time.
So here's
Zach. You can't say that.
It's okay. He's not. Nobody can hear him on my end. So here's my hot take. I don't think Fall Guys.
That spicy take.
I don't think Fall Guys is great.
I think a lot of people would probably agree if they actually came immediately off of a match where they lost their tail 2 seconds in.
No, here's why. One, I didn't have a tail 2 seconds in. I had to pull myself up from my bootstraps. But hey, are you ready?
I want this Gato Robo.
Well, you have to win it like 20 times.
I'm gonna buy this Skelly face, which you can't see in the costume I'm in.
So, I think the minigame.
I'm gonna buy this duck.
I think Fall Guys is very, 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 very samey, and I'm not actually sure. I like that duck.
I do too. I got this skull pattern on my.
I can't see that.
See it.
I saw it in the shop though earlier.
Oh, there we go. We'll do that. Oh, it's like a whole skull pattern. All right, now I'm ready.
I think the gameplay loop is very samey, and I think love it. Okay, back out.
What did you? Why? Why
Because
does it do this?
Because the game is not very good.
All right, give me a.
Because the game is buggy
minute.
and not in a fun, good, like, it's not a bug, it's a feature way. Also, I think there's a lack of game types. Like, I like the obstacle course ones, but I've done them enough that it's so rote to me anymore. Like, not that I win them all the time, but it's just so rote. Like, the one where you have to jump over... Well, let's see what we get here. Yeah, like this one? I don't know. I just go through the motions. That's how I feel.
don't disagree. I think...
And maybe it's because I feel like I feel like I don't have as much agency as I should, maybe? I mean, there's definitely, like, a skill, and I don't know if some of... Oops. I don't know if some of it is... I think the netcode is bad. Hence why people can tail tag, like, from 40 feet away. And I wonder how much of that actually makes it... Like, how much of the frustration is there. You know, if somebody can grab my tail 40 feet away... What else is happening?
I mean, I guess for me, I don't know. A lot of that stuff, like, I don't care. My problem just comes from, if I hadn't fallen down, I think I would have made the ramp this time. I don't even know what made me fall.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot
problems,
of lack of agency on, like, why certain things are happening.
I guess...
Are you kidding me? I jumped.
A lot of my frustration just comes from, like, a lot of the... Where? There you are. A lot of the modes suck. Like, the soccer game hardcore sucks. It is absolutely the worst one in the game. Tail tag's fine. Like, they're all just kind of like whatever. The fruit one sucks because the last like 6 times I've played it, I haven't even looked at the fruit. You just kind of look where everyone's going and go there.
Well, and that one rarely.
I am watching someone just like not jump. They are just like walking.
Are they in a flower or something?
No, they're they were a pineapple.
Oh, I watched a flower do that. I mean, the fruit one doesn't eliminate enough people. I don't know. Like, even the matches I liked, I just find them boring anymore. I just do the same thing. Like, I don't... Like I said, I'm just going through the motions.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. I mean, like I said, I picked this because it's an easier, like, play and chat game. Like,
yeah.
Even though it's hard to talk sometimes while playing because of what the game is, like,
I don't
really care a ton. But it's like I told you, and you didn't really take umbrage with, but like, this is the game that's in the zeitgeist, so this is the one that I'm like, hopefully we get a viewer, just because it's Fall Guys. Do I really want to?
Hey, Rob, what's up?
It's just kind of like whatever, but it's easy enough to chit chat during, like, I kind of turn off my brain. If I lose and you're still in, cool, then that means I can chit chat a little easier. It's whatever. Would I much rather be playing Armello? Yes, but I also think Armello is a drier game that, like, if you don't know what it is coming in, like, it's weird and kind of confusing, and I fucking hate this.
I do too. This is the worst game in the world. You know, I understand, and there's no right answer. Hey. Are you kidding me, freaking Cato Gatto?
This game is like a fucking Turing test, and the only way to tell if you're a robot or not
God,
is if you get fucking furious. You're like part of the algorithm.
So I will say, I'm not even trying anymore. That's because I'm talking.
I'm almost to the end. I can't wait to fuck. Okay.
I can't wait to fuck either.
God damn it! This asshole grabbed me and threw off my groove. No.
So the levels are not procedurally generated, but the matches are randomized to some extent. I don't know if there's some sort of algorithm, but like this match that we just did is always the same. Like whenever we get the escape the slime, it is always the same. You lived, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay. Did Zach beat me? I think he did.
I don't see him out in the ether.
Maybe he died by the slime. So this one, I will say.
Zach, are you still in? He'll send a whole message in the chat.
This one, I will say, is better because I haven't beaten it. I wish there was more harder ones. That there was like a death wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I think that would help if they were harder, and making it to the end was like a thing I did rather than I just went through the motions. So actually, Rob, that's what I've been saying. He's saying, can't believe that the levels aren't like randomly generated. And we were just kind of going over that where
I hate soccer.
You hate all sports.
This soccer game sucks. Are you still in this match?
No, I lost. I got it.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
I did. I did say I lost.
No, I thought you said that you made it. When you were asking us, Zach made it.
You know, that's a good point, and I think that would help this game a ton if it was just. And I mean, this is also biased because I like the obstacle course ones. But if they were randomly generated, if it was just like sections, like if there was a seesaw section, and there was a fake door section, and then they just kind of put 10 of those sections together. There was a race to the end with like a death wall behind you.
Fuck.
I think that would be way better because it wouldn't feel so samey and rote, and like once you figure out just how to do it. Rob, get on it. Make that happen. That's the way to do it.
I just don't think, like, my big thing is I just don't think the gameplay loop is that satisfying. There's not like stuff that you're unlocking isn't super interesting. Like, it's fine, but like I don't have, not that I want it to have that like Fortnite, like
there's not like the next skin moment.
Yeah. It's just like, oh cool, I got like boxer shorts, whatever. Which is fine. It's not like I want that
but I do think the
Fortnite grind, but like at least Fortnite I would be like, one more match. Like I'm right on the cusp of unlocking that next stupid bullshit.
Well, and I feel
and on this,
like
I'm just like, whatever.
Maybe it's
like,
because I suck, and maybe that's why I hate it. Vote down below, I guess. But I feel like the costume progression is very, very slow.
because it's all based on like winning matches or winning rounds.
Soccer is either horribly one-sided and boring, or a stalemate and boring.
I have had one game of soccer that was not. No, whatever. We're done.
There was nothing you could have done about that.
Like, it's soccer is.
That's it, right? We're out. Starting again.
Yep. I've had one game, my very first game of soccer, that was horribly one-sided. We scored like 4 points to the other team's 0. Every other game I've had, it's a stalemate, and it sucks. Hey, Sid. It
Hey, get out.
sucks. It's the
Everybody get out. Tell them everyone to get out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the only one that didn't make it in that time. It's so... It would be better, too, if it wasn't this buggy. Again, it's a bug, not a feature, and it's just like, why does it kick me out?
All right, let me...
Tell Zach to as well, unless you don't care.
Zach,
His name's not on the show.
It's insane to me. Like in Fortnite and most other games,
I guess I can put you on here since you are here.
In most other games, like, you start a match and then it has like a countdown to ready. But this one, it's like as soon as that last person hits ready, you just fucking go for it. And I think that's why is it doesn't like really sit with everybody to be like, is everybody ready?
Zach's still playing if he's... So we have thought about adding a face cam. We had it when I was first playing around with this. I had a face cam. And then I guess I just... I don't know, I like the caricature. It gave me a reason to draw. And you say you don't really have... You don't really want to do a face cam, right, Andrew?
I mean, I'll do it. My big thing is I don't really have a setup for a face cam. Like,
yeah, I guess that's what I meant.
I was looking. There was a cam on when I was on IO9 or Kotaku or whatever. They always have like Amazon ads, and there was one for like a camera that was like under $30, and I was like, I could get a camera and like, I guess I could mount it where I have my mic so that it's not. But like you'd be like looking up at me because my
because you're so tall.
And I'd have to. The one thing is it would try and get me to improve my posture. Like the mic, that's the nice thing about the mic. It sucks because I have to like sit weird to stay in front of it. But when I play by myself, like I'm like a slinky on this couch.
But yeah, I mean, you're not the first person we've had a conversation about face cams with. Why do you want a face cam? Is it because that way you can at least like see people talk, or do you like seeing that kind of personalization of it outside of like just a caricature, a stagnant caricature?
I'd have to groom myself. I still got bedhead going.
Oh my god,
like,
dude! I have not shaved. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I should shave. You idiot! We're going to this side.
I shaved last night.
My hair is so long.
I regret it. Ever since I shaved off my beard, I was just like, it's so nice not having to have a beard underneath a mask when I go out. But I hate being clean shaven. God damn it, that's the first time I've ever been knocked off by that.
I'm too baby-faced. I have to have something.
I like at least like stubble, because before I used to always have I would just like trim it down to stubble and whatnot, and then quarantine happened and I was like, I'm finally gonna do a beard, and I did a beard and it had to be under a mask all the time, and I was like, I hate this, it itches so much.
This is so stupid that everyone just runs up the side of that one.
Zach's saying is there a huge delay between the chat and everything going on? Shouldn't be.
Doesn't Twitch usually have that?
Well, as far as you and me talking and what's playing, I should be reacting immediately. Like, you should hear everything immediately as it's happening to me. Even if there's like a delay like in the stream, it shouldn't be between audio and video. It should just be like you're watching something like 5 seconds after I do it.
I've thought
no.
about doing instead of doing the chat box, since YouTube automatically has like live chat replay, I've thought about maybe getting rid of that and doing a camera. And I don't know. People want to see us.
People, I've heard two people mention it.
Well, is that more than one person?
I suppose. You know what?
That's like 50% of our viewer base, Andrew. Why did I fall? Oh, because I'm a fall guy. What about the fall women and children, too?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Ever since I started doing the seesaw one with you, I can't make it across.
It's because it's terrible.
I never had a problem until I started playing with you, and you're like, I hate the seesaws. And I was like, I don't care. I don't know. They're fine. And now, like, I just can't. I can't fucking
Every time
make
you
it,
jump,
man.
you fall. Every time you... I actually didn't do bad on that one. I didn't fall at all.
I fell like 3 times. I'm not going to make it. There's only like 10 slots left.
Let's see here, Rob. Okay, Rob. This
And
one...
there are that many people ahead of me.
I'm not sure if this
Fuck.
is...
No! 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 Ah!
See, Rob wants to see that pain. Are you getting dragged around?
No, I'm just... Hey, there's Zach. Zach, give me a hug. Zach! Did you make it?
Yeah, I actually went through without a hitch.
I was trying to see. I thought I had a camera already set up on this one because at least one of these scenes that you made has a camera set up. My camera is always on when I'm streaming, but I don't see the camera here anywhere.
I just cleaned out all of those.
I should do that.
Because I was like, well, I don't need those.
I only use this one, and all your other ones are like you can just send me whatever when you. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna mute myself real quick and watch my stream. And
I
see.
think my stream has a giant face on me because I'm setting it up. But I don't have enough time. I'm not watching. What do we got? Watermelons and bananas? Okay, let's get this. Just for Rob. Oh. Let's cover up my caricature I spent countless hours doing. Just because Rob doesn't like art.
I was gonna say you could just put it over the game too, for all it matters.
What people are here for us. I didn't even pay attention during that one.
Yeah, that's how I always do the fruit game.
This
now.
is easy. Orange, orange, banana, apple.
Orange, orange, banana, apple, grape, banana, orange, apple.
Banana, grape.
Cherry, grape, banana, orange, orange, grape, apple.
Orange, banana, grape.
Tomato.
It better be orange.
Arugula.
I'll take banana. See, now I have to shave.
Are you sure you're watching live, Zach?
What I should do
maybe,
is move it over here where it was.
Maybe it is off, but normally, like, there is like a 5-second delay. Generally, like I'll type
except
something,
I'm not
and if I
watching the
watch my
screen.
feed,
I'm watching
it won't show.
Off screen if I do this. But at least when I talk to chat, I'm like at chat. I should turn on a light so that.
Although maybe 10 seconds would be right, because there is like a I don't know, a 3 to 5 second delay between typing it and it appearing in the video, just because I think that's how like Streamlabs pulls it from Twitch and then throws it into my video. So I think there's a slight delay there, just as far as the video is concerned. And then the video is probably like, I think it's on average about 5 seconds behind. Are you still in, or am I leaving?
I'm in.
There you are. Look at you go. I've never done this one. I want to do this one.
Damn it.
Well, you suck.
If I suck so much, why did I get here?
This one looks fun.
I think
your legs aren't even moving. You're just like bobbling around.
I think this one's better. I'm not gonna make it.
It's like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Bones.
Oh, I was 16. Am I the only one left? Are we all out?
Did you make it?
No, I didn't.
You got
I was one less. Are we starting over?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a good way to get the base cam in here.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I can get rid of the chat box because of when you watch it later on YouTube, chat's there. So it's kind of redundant on my end, but on your end, it makes sense. Maybe I just put video there. But I also like that chat there for people that watch full screen, since the frame takes up space, the game is generally smaller. What are you spectating, Andrew?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I'm still in the thing. I'm trying to, since you're figuring out your camera deal, I'm trying to see if I can.
But then we should do it on Discord so that I can put your camera on mine and you can put my camera on yours.
Then that becomes an ordeal.
But that's better, I think, having both of us instead of just one of us.
Ah, I'm huge.
That's what I said.
Actually,
that's what Rob said.
How do I change the? I don't need a video not this big, like this much of it. It's got like everything around me. I only need
Alt will crop.
What?
Alt crops.
Alt crops.
Turn on some air because it's boiling. So after not seeing, Rob, after not seeing Fall Guys, what do you think? After seeing like a little bit more and knowing how it goes now. Also, thanks for stopping in.
Stick my ding dang face somewhere.
If I went green screen, then my shirt would be lost.
I don't know what it is about Streamlabs. It really does not like that like corner to like shrink. It like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Then don't. Yeah, I mean,
like when I try and pull in the corner, it'll like jump back out. Like it won't let me just shrink it the way I need it to.
Regarding, I've thought about going full screen with the game and not doing a frame and stuff like that. I think green screen's the way to do it. I just not buying a green screen. The other thing is, since we're not just streaming games,
whoa,
like I do art on this. I don't know. I guess it's maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's a kill your baby scenario, but I like the frame.
Oh wait, oh what? Oh, you mean kill your darlings?
Yeah. I've heard it as both.
I mean, maybe.
I
Kill
mean,
your babies is
who's
weird.
your darling than a baby?
I guess. I mean, you got me there. I can't find a good place to put like this camera so that it.
Are we gonna video chat on Discord so I can throw you up on here?
Oh, I'm not gonna figure that out in the middle of this. I'm falling through the sky right now. I don't like video. I don't like my face on here.
Well, there we have it. I'll play around with mine. At least like when you're not.
I got it going. I've got it up. If I might have to like actually invest in a camera because with my current set, mine like the quality is probably fine. It looks fine. My problem is just like I'm using my laptop, so I have to like move my laptop, but it's like precariously against this table. See, Zach doesn't like my face on here either. Let's put it down here.
All right,
cool.
Yeah, we'll work on the video. See if we want to do. See how we want to. We're still testing the waters, seeing what sticks, seeing what works. It's a fun process either way. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How did I fall there? Yeah, I mean, like Andrew was saying, it is easy to just... I mean, some of the problem is that it is mundane and rote to make it. I just kept getting pushed to the side of a door. Did you make it, Andrew?
I made it.
Did you fake it till you made it?
I wish it would highlight friends. Did Zach make it? I don't see a French fry. You said you did not make it?
I did not make it. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to just kind of... It's the double-edged sword of it's rote and samey. But it's easy to talk and play. My stream just cut? There we go. I like can't handle my video. I wonder what I could probably find a like a green sheet I could put up. Because that would be better than this square.
You're what? And you're like back in your like office?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm just out on my couch with a laptop here and
Like the true professional you are. You're not a true professional. You don't make money off of this.
don't. I'm a hack fraud. Fuck!
I bet Kirsten is watching something.
How did she? I mean, we've been doing this for weeks now. We did the podcast for years. How is there not just like a, I'm gonna be doing a thing involving the internet for an hour or two? Please read a book.
Read a book. Read a book. Read a motherfucking book.
I just remember how many times we did the podcast and you'd have to go out and be like, she's watching Friends.
I mean, I wonder if it really is. If I take me off, is it gonna get better? Is it just like that little bit of extra data?
I gotta take me off.
I wonder if it's that tiny bit of extra data in the video is just too much. Did you die?
Yeah.
So are we done? Zach's out.
Yeah. Oh, Zach's a burger now.
Why?
Now he's a Slurpee.
You know, for playing as much Ghost of Tsushima as well, and the load times there are like super slick, this feels like it takes forever to load. Kirsten's using the internet. Hey, cut out. Come back. Why does it do that every time?
Again?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Kirsten has to use the internet because she's watching us, getting us those watches. Those Rolex watches. So hot in here. Why does it do
leave
that?
the show. Go back.
It's so stupid. Game sucks. I'm just gonna play Princess Maker. This one. So I guess, Rob, there's your answer with the video. I guess my internet can't handle it. Pushing the game out is too much. It can't handle that tiny little video. Yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah. Remember dial-up? Get on it, Kirsten.
She can use her phone data.
We share an account, so I can't buy Kickstarters. I mean, this game is way easier when you're in the front.
Well, yeah. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Fuck!
That's my...
Your dad bit the head off of a bat.
You didn't
Shit!
swear doing it. The difference between him and you.
He said, "Oh frick, I'm gonna bite the head off this bat."
I'm gonna bite the head off of this frickin' bat.
Get off that side of the seesaw! What are you doing? Everybody, oh! I hate all of you. I'm never gonna make it. I hate this seesaw. I've never had a problem with it, and you always complained about it, and now, like, I hate it. I can't do...
Humorously enough, I've been actually doing all right with it. I still hate it. Where are you?
I'm, like, on the, second set of seesaws. Son of a bitch. Every time. I hate this. Now I see why you got so pissed at it all the time.
This is why people love watching Fall Guys. You just made it to the second set?
I'm on the last set of seesaws. I'm never gonna make it.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't fall. There you go.
Son of a bitch! There's Zach. I'm gonna grab him.
Dude, don't let Zach beat you. Zach sucks at this game. Why'd you go this way?
Because I don't know. Leave me alone. Just let me... Fuck! God, I hate this.
Just the worst. Seesaws are the absolute worst.
This is kind of like the soccer one, where I don't feel like I have enough control to be like...
Tell me about it.
It's so insanely reliant on everybody else. And I can't even just be like, well, I'm gonna try and predict what everyone else is doing and plan accordingly. Fuck.
Did Zach win?
I think Zach made it.
Where is he? Yep. He lost to Zach. Yeah, Kirsten can't use data. She doesn't have a phone. Quarantine. You know what coronavirus took from us? Her phone and her car.
Wait, why?
Because it's a virus.
What?
Those are technological things. Technological things get viruses. Coronavirus. Yeah, we're running off of one car and one phone. I don't know what our internet speed is. Maybe Kirsten can tell you, Rob. He's the adult in the... I'm not gonna make it. God damn it. Nope. I hate this part.
I should probably find you.
Oh, are you kidding me? I hate this part.
Nice.
Is Zach still in?
Slam that noggin.
Slam that like and subscribe button.
Zach's still in.
God, Zach is so good at this. But he's not part of the... He doesn't have his name on the show, so we're going to exit out of this.
I'm going to watch him.
I am watching him. He doesn't have his name on the show, but he's a friend of the show.
Oh, no. The comments Seth's talking about are all on the YouTube video, not the Twitch stream.
Hey, Zach, make sure you have a tail when the timer runs out, because it's tail tag. Here's friend of the show, Zach. Oh, he's already got a tail. Oh, he sucks. Oh, he's so good. We try not to spare any expense for internet. But I don't know if that was a speed test that she did, or if that's... Because internet service providers love playing that game where it's, well, it's up to 154 megabits per second.
Zach, you're passing so many tails. What are you doing?
You tag them, Zach! Tag the tails!
Tag those tails! Zach!
Don't run at...
Zach, get the tails!
Zach, you run at the same speed as everyone else! You can't chase them down! No, that's not... He doesn't have the tail!
Zach, grab someone with the tail! What are you doing?
Get that one!
It's like you don't even know the rules of tail tag!
Zach!
The game where you tag tails! Zach, are we helping?
Zach, there's not even any tails near you! What are you doing? There's 18, 17, 16 seconds! Zach, get the cattail! Oh, you missed it! You're running the wrong way! Get the wolf tail, Zach! Not even running the right way!
Zach, I don't know how you could be doing so bad when we're both helping you so well.
Zach is soon to be not friend of the show.
God! Zach, you let us all down. You let down us, your country.
I want you, right now, to try harder the next one. Because we all are trying our hardest. Sometimes it's not the best, but we're rooting for each other.
And also, I'm going to slit your throat.
Whoa. I don't subscribe to that.
I don't even know where you live, Zach. But help me, God.
He just said this is the podcast all over again.
Except he's part of it.
That's the energy we're going for.
Who lived in that? Oh, we did.
Wait, what?
Did I not live? What happened last time?
We were all watching Zach and yelling at him because you and I both.
I forgot where I was.
I'm back out in the menu.
I'm coming. I forgot where I was. Where the hell I was in life. Oh, man.
All right, who didn't make it?
I'm in. Although I should have gotten more water. Ooh, wait.
I'm
gonna go get some more water. You get out of that game. I'll be right back.
I am not getting out of this game. You're just gonna get fucked, I guess.
Why?
Don't you have a wife? Just ask her. Politely. Because she's not your slave.
We're legally bound.
I thought it was literally bound.
No, legally bound. A wedding certificate or a marriage license is a legally binding contract. He is legally bound to me.
I don't like how this banana has a face on the back of it.
Are you really not cutting out?
No!
Why?
We got a match to actually function right, and then you're like, oh, never mind. Like, that's the first one where we all just like jumped into it.
We're not all in. You're the only one playing.
I thought you said you were in.
I said I was not in.
All right, I'm out.
I said I was in, and then I'm was in.
Now. Stop yelling at me. Go get your water. I'm getting water too.
All right, water break, everybody. We'll be right back. Do.
I'm back. Wait, he did? Or was he ever in the first place?
Well, the whole point of the audio. Yeah. Oh, this. All right, Andrew, are you back?
I'm back.
Kirsten did bring me a glass of water because you asked her nicely. So I got a glass of water here. I got a little tumbler of water here. Popped open a Asian Space Dust IPA. Because that's gonna get us product placement money. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, You didn't hit X to show ready.
I want to make sure all three of us make it in this time.
I do need to... oh, look at that connection error.
Did you get kicked?
I got kicked from the party, man.
Oh, Fall Guys is great.
What do I want to do? I might play Stupid Dumb Princess Maker.
What, right now?
Yeah. I mean, we played this for a good hour and 20 minutes. Unless you want to keep going on this.
I don't care.
What would you do?
I don't know. If you want to like keep the show going, I can boot up Avengers.
I was gonna say, I mean, we can keep the show going and stuff. I just might. I mean, I guess it doesn't help to. We could have just taken a break there. Taken like 15 minutes, get everything else set up, and then.
Give me.
I mean, do we want to do that? I mean, I'm fine keeping the show going.
I'm fine with keeping the show going, but if so, I have some things I want to do real quick.
Yeah,
what if
let's
we
do that.
What if we meet back in like a half hour?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll give you an extra 10 minutes just to.
I want to throw like a load of laundry in and.
Yeah, we'll be back at 2:30. So thanks for.
It's 2:30 right now.
It's 2:23 right now. We'll be back at 3:00 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for joining us for Fall Guys. I think I'm going to play Princess Maker 2 Refine, which is guaranteed going to be a hit. Andrew's probably going to play Avengers.
Yeah, probably.
We'll still be chatting around. So you'll be able to find his Avengers stream on Twitch, which, again, links down below. You'll be able to find Princess Maker 2 Refine here on YouTube. I'll throw a link up soon here. But we're going to take a little breather. Should have done that when we got water. But who knew that we'd have a connection error. So, as always, thanks for stopping by on this. If you liked it, please tell a friend. Please smash like, subscribe, bell, all that stuff. Interact with those links. Any bit of support helps. Even just popping in the chat here. It was a pleasure to talk to you, Rob. Hope to see you back at 3. But we understand if you don't want to see me raise a little girl to a princess. I'm going to try and make her a princess, too. I made her a soldier last night. I just trained her in fighting. She was a soldier. Now I'm going to try and make her a nice, respectable princess. It is a horribly misogynistic game. The whole time I was raising her into a soldier, everyone was just like, soldier is not for cute girls. Also, you know all of her like measurement. It's weird. It's some nonsense. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this stream, but hope to see everybody back here. If not, then tomorrow I am drawing at 1, and then all the normal stuff planned for the week. Thursday and Friday, big stuff. 24-hour comic. Please join for that. Starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. 24 pages in 24 hours, hopefully. I need people to show up for that so that I can kind of be engaged and interact and stay awake for that. I couldn't sleep last night, so hopefully I didn't waste all that energy.
When are you starting?
8 p.m.
Between Thursday and Friday?
Yes. So the final push is going to be from 12 p.m. on Friday to 8 p.m. on Friday.
I will see what I can do.
Cool. Yeah, so if you come at 8 p.m. on Thursday, you can help me figure out what I'm putting together, because technically you're not supposed to think on it and like plan the story and all that stuff before. That's all supposed to be done in the 24 hours. So I'm really excited to do it. I've been thinking of a time to do it for a long time. Andrew and I did it years and years and years ago, and it was brutal. It was the worst thing we've ever created.
It is something that I will bury forever.
We ate like a whole sleeve of Oreo, or like a whole package of Oreos. I felt sick. I was pissed at you because you were just sleeping on the couch while I was drawing. It was fun. So I'm excited. So anyways, I'm going to stop this madness. Hope to see you guys back here at 3. Or at least on Andrew's side of things on Twitch. So, hope to see you then. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Bye.